Good evening. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and I'm gonna do a reading. Didn't come on earlier. I had my grandbaby. Well, three of my grandbabies. I have 10 grandbabies. One is I'm watching down. Or he may already be here. But 10 on Earth on this plane. 9 on this plane, and one is. Let me take that back. It's 11 now. It's not. It's 10 or 11. I don't remember. That's how many I have. But anyway, I had three of them over here today, and we had a lot of fun. I had the youngest one who can walk now. I got a newborn that was born about a month or so ago. But I have the youngest, the one before that. He's walking now, and he was just exploring. And if you see those plants over there, we've been battling it out with my plants because all the other ones would kill my other plants. They would attack them. And so he's been a little curious. He hasn't attacked the plants. Well, he's curious about them, but he likes to pull my books. So he might be the book person. We'll see. And it's funny because he's a Gemini, and that's my North Node. And so we just kind of look at each other. I tell him to stop, and he turn and look at me. He's listening, but the wheels are turning in his mind on, yeah, I'm going to get past her, but we'll see about that. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a couple of readings tonight because I hadn't done one in a couple of days because I've been tired. And these retrogrades, they on some BS. But it is what it is, and I'm figuring out how to work with it, work through it, doing the inner child. And I know DM is catching it, my inner knowing. It's not that I know what he's going through, but I know he's going through some mess. He is the person. How could I say this? He the money man. Everybody run to him, except for me. I don't ask DM for money. Got my own. But anyway, let's keep it going. I'm gonna ask. I know I'm protected. I'm inviting the ancestors here. I'm asking for a clear message from the ancestors. And actually, I'm using a new deck. If you all have been on my channel before, I was using the Sacred Geometry, and I had ordered this new book, this one, but it got lost in the mail some months back, and so I decided to order it again, and lo and behold, the deck had doubled in price. I wasn't happy about it, but I know it's a good deck, and I know it'll give me, even if I just use it for myself, I know it will give me the information that I need as far as being on the sacred geometry journey. I hate to even say that I'm a twin flame. Not that I'm ashamed of it, but I'm more than just a twin flame. I'm a higher conscious being entity, and right now I'm on the twin flame journey. But within the twin flame journey, I know that sacred geometry is a part of my journey as well, because sacred geometry is in everything. I started, you, me, and everything started as the seed of life. We all started in that form. So we all are a part of the sacred geometry, but most people don't relate to it in that aspect. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. And as far as I didn't talk about those books. I got my books, talking about going into more in depth on the seed and flower of life. I have part 1 and part 2 books, and I have not begun them because I've been doing all other kind of stuff. since I've been back from being with Divine Masculine, I focus on myself. How can I say? Well, been doing what I want to do. You know, as a child, I was neglected in having the things that I wanted, and I've been just giving myself the things that I wanted. I bought a new blender. Actually, I found it for I found a exceptionally a really good price on a KitchenAid blender. Um, Went to the site and got $100 off, and then actually because I ordered it my first time ordering from that site, I got even more off of it with free shipping. And I'm going to use that to cook. I love to cook, but I also make my own hair care products, so I may be doing that on this channel too. We'll see. I'm not really sure about that. What else did I do? Excuse me, this week. Oh, I bought a whole bunch of plants. My patio is full of plants now, perennials and annuals, and that's because I know that flowers. I have a relationship with flowers. I mean, you see these here, the three here, and I replanted the one. If you can see that black pot, I replanted it, and that plant is telling me a story, but I haven't really paid attention to it because the plants do talk to you. But I see that one of the stems is way over to the left, and all the other ones are, some are standing up, and then there's one that's wrapped around one. So that's a story in itself. So somebody's being smothered, so to speak, because somebody got they're wrapped around somebody. I'll get more into that. I just kind of glanced at it. But that's a story in itself. The plants in my bedroom, the two plants are kind of going together, and this one moving off to the side. So that's another story with that one. It's kind of interesting with that. I don't know what these new plants are going to tell me. As today was a beautiful day, I wanted to sit on my patio, but I had the grandbabies here. I mean, we went out on the patio, and they were able to blow bubbles and do things. But I had to make sure the little one was not touching the plants. I'm not sure. The older ones know better. They used to be my plant killers. They're not plant killers anymore. This little one, I'm not really sure about him yet. But he didn't act up too bad. But I'm gonna be going out there, sitting on my patio, and then you'll be able to see the flowers that I bought. Because I bought a lot of flowers that were going to be thrown away. They were like up, and they were in the pile that were going to be killed. And so I found a lot of them, and I bought them. I didn't care what they cost, because I knew they could be saved. And I bought a lot of perennials, so a lot of those plants will be coming back next year and the year after. So it was worth the money for me, and I didn't really pay that much for them. It was definitely maybe I think I paid $5. The most I paid for one plant was $5. No. Yeah, $5, because it was on clearance. So we'll be sitting out there after. I'll let you see how they change. They're going to be beautiful. I already know. But let's get to the reading. Since I've been talking about self-care, taking care of myself and doing what needs to be done for me, I'm not really sure what the ancestors have to say about that. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from here, and then we'll see what the ancestors have to say about it and go from there. Can I have 3 cards? Okay, let's see. We have Be Fearless, Transformation, one more. Can I have one more? Well, there it is. I'll take that one. Let's see. These other ones are I'm not taking those. This one is integrity. Oh, wow. And on the bottom is world within worlds. So somebody's going through a transformation, and with this world within worlds, most people only think that this is who they are, but it's actually more so about more so, because there's vibrations coming up, and it's a lot of action going on within that spot. Be fearless. So somebody that's going through this formation is being told to be fearless. Don't be scared of the transformation. And while they're going through the transformation, they need to make sure they're up to the utmost integrity. They're not. There's not any deceitfulness going on, because I see these hands here. I don't know what's going on with that. And it's like a wing here. So somebody's getting some getting some things, and they're twin flame. It's an eagle. And there's all these cycles. That's the Lamaskay. And it's a big one there. So this is a big cycle. Whatever it is in the twin flame journey, this has been a long cycle. Long one. And they have this energy here. So maybe this person is giving them energy. Who knows? Or maybe they're telling them, you need to be doing right. Who knows? But let's see what the ancestors have to say about this. Right away. This is past energy, honesty. So, were you being honest? Or was it a perception that you were being honest? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say. And I have the book because I haven't played with these cards in a while. Kabbalah, the story of your life. Have you been honest about this? Do you really know who you are? Do you really know what this means? Do you really understand it? Do you? Let's see what else. Is all you gonna give me? Invoking the infinite. Yeah, this is a forever cycle. Once you really know the Kabbalah, you will know the cycles of your life. And these are chakra colors within here, and all these triangles, and that's spirit, masculine and feminine energy. And then what else is going on here? You got your DNA. You got a whole lot going on here. Lamaskay. It's a lot. And it's different realms. So what part of this Kabbalah, part of your life, are you being honest in that aspect of your life? Let's see what else is going on. Take one more. Okay. I'll give you one more try. One card. I'll draw one. That's it. Oh, you got two. The Lamaskay cycles. And the golden spiral energy. This is a lot of energy. Do you know how much energy is going on here with this? If you're honest, then you won't have to worry about this, because there's a lot of karma with this. If you're not being honest about your life, these cycles you've been going through, it's very negative. It could be very negative, and it's affecting other people because the triangle is three people. It's spirit, masculine, and feminine. So it's not only you could be within yourself, but it could be with other people. So to you, let's clarify. This is the new deck. Let's see. Let me stop. Why? So wild orchid is abundance, beauty, and it came in reverse. So you weren't having any growth. You thought you were being passionate, but you weren't, because you're healing it. Because reverse. I'll take one more. This is what they're hoping. Wow. Together we fly. This was the goal. If you're being honest, because you got a man and a woman, and you got two birds. So this is twin flame. And you have cycles in here. It's a mandala. This is the goal. But for whatever reason, you were not being fruitful. Growth. There was no growth in this, so it didn't allow that to happen. It's on the bottom here. Tetrahedron. Let me see what it says in this book for that. 6. Understanding and action. So you're understanding that you need to do some things to rectify what's going on in this journey. This means journey. Yeah, so that was past behavior. That was what was going on. Somebody, well, I'm not going to go back over all that again. But somebody wasn't in their truth, and it affected their life. Okay, so present energy. If you hear music in the background, that's my son. I'm in the living room. I should have went back in my room. You have curiosity. So now there's something you're curious about. Are you secure? And you're curious about being secure. So what's going on? What's the present energy? What's the present energy? You want to be echoes of one. This is what you want. But there's some type of it's the same thing. You got these triangles with spirit. You got all these triangles, and then you got all these doors here. So it's almost like it's a 4. You got choices. Let's see. 11. Meditation. You got to go within. Each one of these is a place for you to go within. But this is masculine. This divine, masculine, feminine. Or this is you within yourself, dealing with your masculine and feminine energies. So this is what you want, but you need to you're curious about how you're going to deal with, how are you going to get echoes of one. You got to go within and meditate on it. What else? this is healing, whatever it is, you're trying to heal it. Ah, octagon, you're nourishing this relationship. This is, you're curious about how you're going to do that. So this is what you want. This is what you want, echoes of one. And so you're gonna go within. This is suggested that you go within so you can nourish and heal the relationship. And you got all these animal spirit guides, you got all your guides in here that will help you. And then you got this light shining down from divine as well. And you got these chakra colors here as well, activating the chakras that need to be activated. Okay, let's clarify these. Echoes of one. Let's take that one. So you want to heal this. Healing waters. You want to heal the echoes of one. This is what you want. There's Vesica Pisces in there as well. I'm not going to go in depth with these cards. And while you meditate, this is what you're going to be meditating on. Garden of Delight. And this is almost like the Garden of Eden. At the bottom there is a dragon. So you need to be mindful of that. Swallows of the sun. So you're getting nourishment and healing from the sun. And you got your spirit teams here. It's 6 of them, so it's going to be success. This is equivalent to the sun card. But you have this diamond. I want to almost call it a square because it's on earth. I am, because a square is a diamond turned at an angle, because that's a square. But you also have cycles within there as well. But you want nourishment. Medicine wheel. Green Taurus. So it's going to be heart healing. I'm going to look that up to make for sure. So that's heart healing. Acceptance. You're going to accept the heart healing from this healing. You need to accept it. And once you accept it, this is spirals of energy as well. But it is part of you. It's for your heart. This is a mending of a heart situation. And you got these flowers here. They look like lilies. I mean, not lilies. No. Yeah, they look like lilies. But I see purple. Yeah. That's suggestion for now. So, if you follow right, what is the final projection on this transformation and being fearless? This deck don't never like to come out. They don't never like to talk. There we go. Selflessness. Selflessness. So, selflessness. Integrity. Okay. And you have faith. You have the faith to be selfless. All right. Oh, I didn't even talk about the bottom. So, for the present, this message, you're going to be getting the messages from way out in Orion. And it's funny because that's where Sophia's people from. That's her folks. That's interesting. And it's going to be rainbow DNA, which is it's a type of healing, but what number is that? Conscious evolution. Yep, conscious evolution from Orion. They want, you'll be able to, they'll help you evolve. They'll help you transform. And that's funny because that sounds like Sophia. Because she is on it. Alright. Let's get to the selflessness. And I have 3 cards. This is the future. If you do the healing you're supposed to do. And that's your inner work, and only you know what that is. This deck doesn't say what type of inner work you need to do. Well, it's a relationship, but you need to work on yourself to get it. Okay, we got a nonagon. I need to look at that. These shapes are the platonic solids. Sacred union. The seed of life. You know what this will be. This will be able to start. It would be a new beginning. A new beginning. One more, I'll take it. Okay. On Earth. On the earthly plane, but I'll look them up. The nonagon. This is a completion. If you do all this other stuff that I talked about as far as healing yourself, this is called completion. You'll complete a cycle. And this is for a union. And you'll be able to get back in union with your loved one. You'll flip that other stuff around and yeah, beginnings of a change. Oh, don't do that. This will be a new beginning. You change it. Change it from not being fruitful, not being blooming. You change this to this. And but you need to take action on the earthly plane. Source, masculine, feminine. That's what this is about. Taking action. Selfless action. Let me do it right. Selfless action. Meaning full integrity. Okay. And on the bottom of this deck it says progress. If you do right, you'll be making progress. And it'll open up a divine doorway. But let me not move so fast. Let me clarify these. I like these new cards. Makes so much sense. This is the deck I was trying to get at first. And I ordered the other deck by mistake. Together. Look at that. A completion, and you'll be together. Masculine and feminine. Feminine face is down, masculine is forward. And this is part of the tree of life, flower of life. And I see chakras. You can be aligned. Sacred being. That's cute. Emissaries of love. This is like the cups. Yep. Emissary. What does that mean? I think that's like a person that. Hold on. Let me not make up stuff. New children. You'll be brand new. You'll be brand new. Together. You'll be together as new. Like new children. It's cute that it came under the sacred union as children. So that's like the inner child. That's like six of cups. Yep, inner work. Let's see. See the life. Fruit of life. It will grow into the seed of life, will grow into the fruit of life. You will be bountiful. Now, I'm not saying that everything gonna be peachy clean, squeaky clean and all that, because I do see this 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 flower that's in muddy waters. So it's gonna be some things going on, but your life will be fruitful. And I see all these seeds of life, seeds and fruits, and I see the seed of life. I see the seed, the flower. I see the triangle, which is tetrahedrons, action. You'll be having action here on Earth. And there's something else. I see chakra color, so there's the purple is from divine, and I see yellow, which is healing as well. And I see the red is action, the white is from divine as well, source. Green is your heart. So you'll have a good life if you do right. Gotta follow the instructions. So let's see what what we get for tetrahedron. Heart woman. Oh wow, that's deep. Divine masculine and divine feminine. I don't know if these are what I want to call this, but this is Andean shaman. This is a masculine. So a shaman is somebody that really, it's like a high priest, but maybe more. And a heart woman is like divine feminine, fully in tune with her emotions and feelings, or the queen of hearts. But I think this is more like divine feminine. Pretty cool. Wow. Okay, this is what did I say this was? Progress. And this calm. One drop. One drop. One drop. If you do this stuff, this one drop will be the calmness that you need. Will help calm things down. That's if you do the work that you're supposed to be doing. Everybody's inner work is different, but part of your inner work is helping you to become fearless, and it's helping you to transform, and it's helping you to be in your full integrity. do it this way. That's what your inner child work helps you to do, your inner work. And, it's not something that's very frivolous and to be taken lightly, um, because we are all one here, and what you do or don't do affects the whole. And most people, I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding that. Just like they have a hard time understanding what they do affects their divine masculine, or what they don't do affects their divine masculine. I can say for myself, I don't argue with my divine masculine. If I know that he's about to do some stuff that I don't want to be involved in, I just go home and then I don't say anything to him. And he knows it. He knows I'm not gonna be arguing. I think we almost had words once, and then I got a hold of myself because I was like, no, we're not doing this. This not gonna be my reality, and that was over a year ago. That's not my reality to be arguing and trying to raise somebody. He grown already. The men are grown. Don't try to raise them. They already got mothers. But anyway, let me get off of that conversation. This is the end of this sacred geometry reading. I will be doing these readings as well with the other ones. Excuse me. I might kind of, what I like about it, I may do a different one each day, so that I'm not doing the same, pulling out the same deck each night. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still working that out within myself, and also I need to get into that other book, because I'm going to be talking about who you are as a star seed, in your sacred geometry. Okay, 30 minutes. Let me get on off of here. You all take care, and I will see you soon. Peace. Thanks for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z.